This is Tim with Tactics Boardshop, and today we are talking about the S Swift 1.5. Right out of the box, they were a little stiff. These are a cupsole shoe, so they're a little stiffer than a vulcanized shoe, but it only took about half an hour before I was really feeling the board and it loosened up and gave me some flexibility. These shoes fit true to size. I got kind of a wide foot, but I was still able to get it in there. It was a little tight on the sides at first, but after about a day, was able to stretch out and had no problems. Fit really good. The tongue has these elastic bands. I don't know if you can see it here, but it keeps it centered in the shoe so that you have just a solid fit, so you don't have to worry as so much about lacing it super tight to have it be a solid fit. So this mesh panel on the side here, barely got any wear, and it doesn't provide that much breathability, so my feet kind of got sweaty by the end of the session, but that's not a big deal at all. These shoes, I've been skating a little over a month. For the amount of flip tricks I try, I'm really surprised how well these shoes held up. They skated a lot like an Excel Slim, but since it didn't have the stitching, I didn't have to worry about blowing out a stitch and then having to shoe glue that back on. Just the one piece held up way better than I thought it was going to. They printed on toe cap. I wore through in the first week, and then it started to get in the suede. The point that really kind of went was here. I don't know, usually I get holes here, but not on this shoe. I wasn't quite sure what this little tear-shaped pad thing was gonna do, but the thing it did mostly was protect this bottom lace from ripping, which is usually the first one I rip, and I'm always tying it off right there, but this little guy protected it the whole time. The tread was really grippy. Any street spot, I had tons of grip. You can see it's a little bit starting to get a little thin, but it's not, I mean, you can still see the grooves. I still have plenty of life left in this tread. The impact protection was good. I don't usually skate drops, but when I did decide I was gonna huck my body, these were really good for taking in the drops. It's got the STI foam in the midsole, and this little guy comes out. It's a plain little guy, so you can put in any kind of aftermarket insole if you want for extra support, but I don't think you're really gonna need it. So my absolute favorite thing about this shoe was the inside lacing system, where they're tucked away underneath the regular eyelet holes, and it kept my laces from breaking the whole time. The only one I broke was this top one that has the little regular eyelet. I broke that one once, but an entire month of skating, this is still the original lace, so that was my favorite thing. I recommend this shoe to anyone, to any kind of skater. You can do technical flip tricks. It's got the impact support for gaps and running out of transition, and I would recommend this to anyone who likes to ride a skateboard. Overall, it's a pretty simple shoe, but really well executed. It has great durability. Lasted over a month, and I'm still gonna keep skating it. It's got good board feel, good tread. It's just a really good shoe. Once again, this is the S Swift 1.5. If you got any comments or questions, leave them in the box below or check them out at tactics.com.